the other side, filling out the main parts and maybe get into some details. We'll just see how fast I can work and just how difficult the main tiling is and how fast I can find pieces. So if you haven't, please check out the first few episodes because that's gonna give you context for where I am today. So I do want to do a new thing, start answering some of the questions or just comments people wrote in last episode, so I just took some of the best ones. Mr. Water Watcher said, I liked the crash look and wow, your voice has gotten deeper. I'm glad you liked the crash look and I guess my voice has gotten deeper. And then Lego Blygon Build. I really like that name. Lego Blygon, Qui-Gon. Very nice. You should play Star Wars Battlefront for inspiration of the different parts of Hoth. You should also look at pictures. That's what I did in the first episode. I looked at some pictures, and I have played Star Wars Battlefront. If you check out my gaming channel on my main channel, there's a link to it. I show some playing of Star Wars Battlefront 2. So yeah, it was helpful for when building this mock. Tom Games says, do you have the AT-AT set, or AT-AT set? And I do not. I wish I did. Every time it's come out, I just haven't like jumped on it, and then it kind of sold out or got more expensive. And I just checked Bricklink, and the 2010 one is so expensive. So we'll see if I get the 2014 summer one. But for this mock, I'm not going to have it. I kind of wish I did, but because it's a smaller kind of no budget mock, I'm not going to be using a huge AT-AT. So that's it for questions. Let's jump into what I've done in this past week. So here is what I've done in the past week. I've actually added some bricks here, a lot of bricks. I know that last time I virtually ran out of plates here. So I went looking and digging and I found a few more plates, like barely any. This is all the more plates I found. But I found this white bucket right here. Oh, another plate. With a bunch of bricks like this in there. So I was like, since I don't have enough plates, I'll just use these bricks and put them down as if they were plates. So that's what happened. I found this box and I pulled out as many as I could of just white pieces. And I've built this. So there is a little hill here. I decided just because it's all made out of these style pieces, I can easily make like a hill, no problem here. So what I'm doing is I'm layering my random color pieces. Now this is a bit harder because unlike over on this side where it's pretty much all flat, this side right here has the slope, which has made it harder on the layering underneath. Instead of just creating a simple pattern where it's all the same level, I can't do that on this side because I'm sloping up. So what I've done is, what I'll do is, because this is one piece thick, and to get it up to what these plates are, I need at least one piece plus another plate under it to get it at the right level. So I know I need at least one level up. So I've been creating just a one level grid. Like if you look right here, this is just one high, and then I've been taking plates and going through and adding the levels. So now when I take this piece, it will be at this level. Take this piece, it will be at this level, and then I can design the hill just by the placement right here. Now, again, I am almost out of these pieces, and because these are, well, just any white pieces, but because this is a zero budget mock, I can't just go out and buy some. So I will see if I can find another box of pieces where I can use. I'll probably find a few more in here, just like that. But I am definitely, most of these are these pieces, and I'm not going to be able to use those. So I'm going to have to find some more pieces. But I have just layered here, and I decided just over here on this side, I'd hopefully try to find enough plates that I could just cover up the edge. So that's what I did over here. I covered up that edge, and I'll do something like that over here. It is funny because these pieces are a lot newer than some of the old pieces I'm using over here. Like this, you can definitely tell that it has yellowed compared to these pieces that are all nice and kind of newer pieces that I got when someone didn't like Lego anymore. They gave me a big box. That's why I didn't know that I have these, because I found these in that box that I had sorted out about a year ago. So I'm really glad I found these. If you ever lack pieces, make sure that you don't have any more of those pieces, because you might, and you'll have loose ones laying around. Now I still have a lot to cover, so we'll see how far I can get, how many more bricks I can find. Overall, this is like a really strong. What I did like right here in this section is I like put them all together, because these are like 1x6s right here, and they're not very strong by themselves. I came in and put plates all along them so it'd be strong, and then once on the grid, just snaps in. Oops, wrong spot. And then it will have no problem staying together, because I definitely want to make sure that I can take something and press it down hard on it, just in case when I'm putting all the details in. That's what I'll get later in this episode. I'll start coming in and put details in the trench itself. Also during the episode, I'll show you, well, what I did last week over here, or during this week. I did under the snowspeeder, there was green plates before, but now there's actually white plates under. So last week under here, there were only green plates, and you could see the green plates, but I took some pieces like this and put them so that they were guarding when you looked through here, because if you notice on the snowspeeder right here, there's these big gaps. So when I put the white plates in there, or white bricks, now when you look through, it actually, you can't see the green anymore. You used to be able to see the green in there, but now you see the white plates like you should. Now sometimes it's hard to get the snowspeeder back right in. I still have to figure out if I want to use like a full snowspeeder, if I want it to be like broken as if something fell off. But I will do that more. Right now I'm just getting the main things. Like this episode, I'll finish over here the other side and make sure that that's all nice and finished. And then this side is pretty much done without details. So then I'll go through and add little pieces like this right here. 2 different spots in the MOC, just to give it a little bit more texture. But right now I'm just getting the main flat area, or on the other side, just that hill. So what I just did is I lined this up here and gave me a complete straightaway, so I could just start putting the white pieces in simply. I found a few more, but I'm trying to create the whole kind of area that holds everything up, the support. Probably going to bring the support all the way out and then finish putting all the white pieces on. So I did this one. You can see the notches in it, and then I put the plates on top so that it will be even once I put the final plates right there, if I can find them, but we will see. So I'm just keep building the support across until I'm done, and then I'll see how many white pieces I can fill up the rest with. So I just created the first layer of support. Just use these gray pieces that I have. Now I was saving them just in case I was going to use them for a building later, but I don't think I am, because I'm going to try to continue the white all the way over. So I am using them under here, and it is very nice because I have a lot of them. So now I'm just going to put plates on, and since the mountain comes back down, it's going to be like all flat over here, because it's, or not mountain, this just mound of snow. Since the snow comes back down to like the regular level over here, I can just make it all the same right here until about right here, so it can slope down. So I just found a bunch of sand pieces, even more than this right here, because I like to use these on MOCs all the time. But these will be perfect to go over my little grid that I made, and then the plates will just, these white pieces will just be able to easily go on, because I'll have a really nice support system. So I'm just using these plates right here, and these are going to be perfect for when I lay them down. So if you have any of color plates that you like using to layer MOCs, they'll probably work really good for support when you need them down here. So that's just what I'm using these for. I found them in my regular MOC box. When you're doing a project for $0, you just have to look at all your pieces and just see what you can use. Because now I have a really nice support that I can use for when I start building. So I did find a few more white bricks, and I think I will have actually some more bricks themselves. I have a few over here. Now I do have a few weird pieces, and I am wondering if I can use that somewhere on the MOC, even though it has weird studs on the top. Wish they'd just put regular studs, but I don't know why. I could use these on the trench or something. And then I have a lot of these pieces that I have no idea what to use for. I have so many, like a ridiculous number. So if you want to, you can post in the comments what I should use for these. If there's some detail thing I can use for those. I have no idea though. But back to this, I still haven't finished the supports over here. That will take a little bit because this is actually kind of difficult. But this is easy because it's all flat and it's going to slope back up. Still not sure how I like the hills look. Maybe once I put some minifigures on it and there's more detail there, it will look a little bit better. It just looks kind of weird to me. So we'll see how that turns out. I am also going to need to find plates coming across here. We'll see if I can find enough. If not, I might actually have to use bricks. But I don't have too much more to go, just some more bricks here and some bricks on top here, and then we'll be able to get into some details. So I'll be able to clean up and see what the MOC exactly looks like. So just got this outside edge, the end of the hill, and this flat part over here. So I finished putting in all the supports and am now just finishing off with the white pieces. As you can see, I had to take some of the old white pieces, which are virtually tan. Now, compared to the tan, they look white, but they're pretty bad. After a while, the Lego pieces lose their color. So I'd prefer not to have to use this color, but it's just what I have. And that's what you gotta do when you're building a zero budget MOC. So I just have to fill in this, not very much more. I'm still not sure about the hill. I think it is looking a little bit better as I'm going along and finishing it. Might have to make a few adjustments. Now it is hard the way I'm building right now. Plates you can easily make an adjustment under. It's a little bit harder when you have a whole brick because it's hard to get your fingers in there, and you got to use the brick separator and separate a lot of stuff if I want to go back and change the height of a piece. So that's a little bit harder. But overall I am liking it, and all I got to do is finish up this for the main section, and then got to get the edges obviously. Finish those up and find some plates to fill that in. So I finally finished this side, except for these plates that I'm going to have to do right now. I'm going to try to find all these plates, but the main part, I finished it, the hill. It looks better now that it's finished. Might make a few adjustments here though. Overall, I do like the look of it. I just need to clean up some stuff and find the plates on the end, and then I can get into working on some details. So I have found the plates, and I have finally finished this side, the main parts. You can see the hill, and then this side, which we did last week, and the few little details I've added in front of there. Then I have a tauntaun all alone in Hoth. So yes, I did find all these pieces. It did take some maneuvering. Like this piece right here I took from here, and then had to put regular bricks in because I had plenty of like pieces, but I didn't have enough plates, and you need plates to go along the edge. I couldn't do pieces where you could see the white right here. And I wanted it to all be the same on the sides. But overall, I do like it right now. Still have a lot of details to add in. It looks really bland over here. Over there, it looks a little bit more interesting, but it does also look kind of ugly and unrealistic. So maybe when I can kind of slope the edges of this over here by adding pieces like this, it will look a little bit better. Like this over here looks okay. It just looks very empty on this side. So I might put like a, I'm not sure. Now, one thing I did notice when I was going through the pictures again from episode 1 of building Hoth, these are screenshots from episode 5. You can see that the trench kind of curves a little bit, but mine is very straight, except for this over here. So I might create a little fake curve in here, just a few studs, but we'll see if I do it. So overall, we did get some work done today, finished all that tiling with the bricks instead of really plates. I'm really glad with the result right now, and next week we'll probably start adding some minifigures, putting a lot more detail on, and we'll just have to wait and see. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Bye, y'all.